Hi, beautiful soul family of Mystic Crab. This is Sudipta, the Mystic Crab. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a weekly reading from the 26th of July until the 1st of August. I want to thank each and every one of you who has already subscribed to the channel, and I want to thank all of you in advance who are about to subscribe to the channel. Join the family, guys. It's a high vibe space where we connect in unconditional love. Okay, so we had this beautiful full moon in Aquarius yesterday. I am not sure how it affected you, but I could definitely feel a lot of past experiences and emotions and everything which were just like coming up to the surface, and it has kind of made my throat chakra get more activated, where I started feeling that need of expressing very clearly and speaking my truth, and wanting to have more authenticity in all my connections. So that's what I feel this energy of Aquarius and the full moon in Aquarius is doing basically. Especially since we are moving from Cancer into the Leo season, we've already graduated into it. So it's like getting rid of all those emotions and stepping in into your power. I saw something very interesting today. Since you all are aware that the Leo energy is that of the lion, so I was watching this video which is showing that there was this lion who was getting cornered by the hyenas, and it reminded me of the movie Lion King as well. But the lion, being the king of the jungle, when it was cornered by the hyenas, it still needed support. It could not combat so many hyenas by itself, so it started calling for help from its tribe. And then other lions came and joined in and drove away the hyenas. So that's what when I saw it, what I felt was, sometimes we forget that there is help around us. We just don't ask for it. We need to just accept that we cannot handle everything ourselves, and it's absolutely okay to ask for help. We are social beings. We can communicate with each other, we can connect with each other. Why not authentically ask for that help when we are just stuck in life? So that's the kind of message I got from there, that moving into the Leo season, even though you are moving into your most powerful self, it's absolutely okay to be humble enough to ask for that help from somebody else, because you don't know what the other person brings to the table. They have different strength than yours, so it's important to recognize their strength and combine it with yours to make something even more powerful. All right, so I think that's a beautiful message which is here for everybody to understand, that you are sufficient by yourself, but you only grow stronger when you pull your tribe in, when you ask for that help. If you want to go longer, you need to go together. If you want to go for a short distance, it's absolutely okay to travel alone. All right, with that being said, I wanted to thank my soul sister Proma, my very close friend, for sending me these two beautiful decks for my birthday from my wish list. Thank you so much. May God bless you, my dear. And I'm going to be using this for the very first time on this reading as well. If you guys want to send me any energy donations, if you want to send me something, there are decks on my Amazon wish list. You can find the details below in the description box. You can check out and send me something that you feel that you wanted to gift me, which I'm going to use on the channel to help you guys. All right, this is going to be a general reading, so please take the messages that resonate with your situation. For your personal readings, I would urge you to get connected with me through all the details which are below. So you can email me, you can check in through the website. I'll be more than happy to help you with your personal situation. All right, and currently I still have the 33% discount, which is valid for purchase until the 31st of July. And you can buy it now and you can use it later. So use this time and this amazing discount on all my services because this is my birthday month, so that you can, get some clarity about your situation. You can also gift it to your loved ones. All right. So with that being said, let's get into this week's reading. So what is the energy for this week's spirit? All right. So we have the turtle or the tortoise and the masks. So what I'm picking up is, so this tortoise is that, slow moving, that knight of pentacles energy, which is like very slow moving. It is like, constantly calculating and recalculating and reanalyzing its steps. And what happens when you keep on calculating and recalculating, you end up over analyzing, and sometimes you kind of tend to lose the authenticity in self, because you are just like looking at so many negative aspects also, and sometimes you just don't know, you get stuck in that and you're not able to move forward because you're just constantly getting stuck in the negative patterns, because it's a human tendency that we kind of focus more on the negative than on the positive. So when you're moving at the slow pace, sometimes what happens is, because of that overanalyzation, you end up getting stuck in this versus in that. All right, so I feel this is that week where you have to understand that with the Leo's energy, you can amp up the speed from this and stop focusing on this, because there are a lot of better outcomes or better ways of looking at a certain situation. You don't have to always get stuck on the aspect where it did not work out. You can also look at the aspect where a particular situation did work out. So analysis is good, but if you get stuck in this lower energy, it's not going to help you. So now it's time for you to diverge and recognize and decide which energy do you want to move towards. Do you want to move towards victimhood, or do you want to move towards that place where you have recognized the lesson and now you're ready to evolve into a higher and better version of yours? So that's what is coming through. Let's get some Moonology cards. Actually, one card, Spirit, please. One card from Moonology. What do we need to know? Don't let your past hold you back. See, this is what I'm telling you. So, in the past, when you're sitting and analyzing about these situations from the past, you tend to get stuck in, the lower energies where you're constantly like, this happened in the past and, it did not work out for me. So moving forward also, it may not work out for me. But look into that situation and try to understand what that situation was trying to teach you. What was that real thing that made you not succeed? Don't just always get stuck in that energy where you feel that you have failed. It's all right to fail sometimes, because you learn at least what not to do, so next time you don't repeat that, you do something different. So that helps you, and document those things. You may be able to help and inspire someone someday that, hey, it's absolutely okay to fail once or twice, because then you also learn ways of overcoming that. All right, so don't let your past hold you back. Just release all the heaviness that you're holding in your system from the past. It's time to evolve. It's time to move on. All right, let me see. Let's get the fortune deck. What do we need to know for the collective for this week, Spirit? Also, time is fluid, guys. Though I am saying this week, this could be energy which is coming to you in the next couple of weeks or months. So like I said, this is general reading, so it may not be the same for each one of you. Okay, what else, Spirit? What else do we need? Don't worry, you're not going to the prison. All right. So fun part is, let's see. Okay, so this is the card which is constantly poking my hand. I'll come back to this. So if you look at this, it's like you are constantly looking back at situations which are constantly making you feel stuck in your head. This imprisonment is that mental imprisonment of being in that victimhood. It's time for you to evolve from this. Give justice to yourself, because I feel most of you are stuck in this energy of like, that poverty mindset. That poverty mindset is the mindset that I don't have enough. And that doesn't just mean that you don't have enough money or wealth or material stuff. It's more about, just always feeling that you are not enough, what you have is not enough. Basically, not being grateful for what you have. And now Spirit is saying it's time for you to bring that balance and that justice within yourself, where you recognize that certain stuff may not have worked out, but even in the midst of all that, there were stuff which did work out. Those past experiences that you may have been through, they made you who you are today. So your strength today comes from those lessons from the past. Don't get stuck in that mindset where things have not worked out for me in the past, because that is what is holding you back. That's the past. You have to move forward from that, because you know what, as you move away from this, as you move away from this energy from your past, you don't let it allow you to just hold you back. That's when the high honor comes. This is that Wheel of Fortune card where things are moving in your favor. This is like the message from divine. If you add the 25, it's a number 7, and the 7 is the number of miracles. When you get out of that poverty mindset, when you get out of that victim mindset, when you're grateful for all the experiences and everything in life, that's when the miracles happen. You start moving forward in life. You start getting launched into the superhero version of you. Why do you want to get stuck in the victim mentality? Why are you always stuck in the past? You need to become the hero of your own life. Why are you waiting for somebody else to come and rescue you or get you out of a particular situation? You can yourself get yourself out of a situation by changing your mindset. But most of us are always very comfortable being uncomfortable, and we get kind of used to it. So it just is like we become creatures of habit. We become used to feeling uneasy, and after a point we don't even know that we are feeling uneasy, because we end up numbing ourselves. So it's very important for you to recognize those patterns where you have probably numbed yourself, and that's what is blocking your abundance and blocking you from stepping into your own highest version. So I think this is that week where you probably get those feelings, those epiphanies, realizations, or whatever that is. I feel this full moon in Aquarius is bringing that. That's what it is bringing for you, that clarity of thought. This is kind of getting into your emotional body, where you recognize what it is that fulfills you. Look at things which fulfill you, because that's where your abundance lies. Be grateful for what you already have in your life. That's what's going to emotionally fulfill you. See, this is that Ace of Swords. This is that clarity which is coming to you, which this week, or in the next couple of weeks, you might feel this, where you're getting the clarity of, how emotionally you have been fulfilled when you look at the cup half full. And then you see that you are surrounded by so much of abundance. There's nothing which is stopping you. It's just your mindset. And when you disconnect yourself from those lower energies, from those lower mindsets, that is when you are able to tap into this true abundance. And this can be any form of abundance. It's not just like, wealth. It is a mindset. It's a way of living. It is finding that inner peace within yourself. So I feel some of you are just like, stuck in those past energies, where you're not able to look past any deception that you may have been through in the past, or, some failures that you may have been through in the past. And that kind of makes you feel like, life is always going to be like that. But that's not true. Justice is coming. Justice is there. But first you have to give justice to yourself. If you're not just to yourself, if you keep on adjusting to the injustice in your life and the discomfort in your life, then you will never be able to get out of this poverty mindset, and you will be in despair all the time. But the energies are ready to support you. But are you ready to support yourself and cut cords with the past? If you don't do it, the energy can't magically do it for you. Yeah, there will be a tower moment coming forward in future, but then tower moments are never very easy. That's even more difficult. So why don't you stop resisting and surrender to the process? Clear your minds, clear your emotional body, and move forward from here. All right. Let's get some guidance from these beautiful decks. Let's see. One message from Starseed. Wow, I love the energy of this card. Surrender. See, I was just talking about this. Surrender. Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in this present moment. It's so important for you to surrender so that you can allow universe to cut the cords from all these, dense energies for you. All right, let's get another message from the language of flowers. Oh, I just like the energy of these two cards. I love them. Wow. Calla Lily, rejuvenation, reawaken, and then stand stronger. So this also reminds me of the peace lily flower. So it's like bring peace to your past. Make peace with your past. Whatever has happened in the past, that's what it is. It's the past. Learn your lesson peacefully, move forward, reawaken to yourself, to your own power, to your own divinity, to your superpower, and then just move forward in life, because you've already been through the worst and you're still standing strong. What did you learn from there? What were those lessons which you learned from there? What was that takeaway from that journey, from that experience? Now you can utilize it in life moving forward. All right, this is what I have for you. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, guys, please. That really helps. Share, comment, and like the content as well. All right, I'm going to see you in the next video. Until then, I'm sending you a lot of love, light, and peace. Bye. Namaste.